I would say that Sony dropped a pretty nice PlayStation Plus month reveal with February's games of Control Ultimate Edition, Destruction All-Stars, as well as Concrete Genie. And they have also just dropped a PlayStation Store sale. Yes, the Retro and Remaster sale. Let's talk about it. This is literally my first time looking at it. Saw a tweet about it, so let's talk about it. I am on the front page. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is 60% off for $16. That's pretty good. Spyro Reignited Trilogy is $15.99 for $16. Would say that that's pretty good as well, given that that game has actually held up in price for quite a while, but it's pretty good. All three of the original Spyro games remade. They look great, they play great, so would give that a recommendation. Resident Evil 2 and 3 Raccoon City Edition is $32. That's okay, all things considering. I mean, it's essentially $16 a game. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good, actually. RE2 goes for around $16. RE3 typically these days, I believe, goes for like $19.79 on sale. So those two together, you save a couple bucks. RE3 isn't the greatest, but it's still worth a playthrough. It's just not worth $60, but you're not paying $60 here, so all is good. GTA San Andreas is 33% off for $10.04. Would like a deeper discount on that, but I guess Rockstar can get away with a high price point on a game as iconic as that. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, 85% off for just $3. Hell yeah, that's a great game. Plays pretty well on PlayStation 4, and I would give that a solid recommendation. Probably the second or third best of the Tomb Raider games. I mean, SOTR is so bad from a story standpoint, but from a gameplay standpoint, it does have quite a bit to do. This is still really good. I mean, you're paying $3 for it. Do I really need to sell you on it? Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is $16, kind of expensive there. God of War 3 Remastered is $9.99. Ratchet & Clank $9.99. That is the 2016 remake of the very first game. Would give that a strong recommendation. It is excellent. Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection $9.99. That's Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. No multiplayer components, of course, but the games themselves are quite good, so that's an easy recommendation. I mean, it's Uncharted. Even Uncharted 2 and 3, those games even being, you know, 10, 15 years old at this stage of the game, they are still very, very much worth a playthrough. Actually, Uncharted 1 is 15 years old, and that game has aged a little bit. Uncharted 2 being like 12 years old is still really good. Uncharted 3 is also pretty good still, so yeah, those two games definitely recommended. Resident Evil Triple Pack, RE4, 5, and 6 for $19.63. Look, RE6 is terrible, RE5 is really good if you have a friend to play with, and RE4 is amazing, but it's probably going to get a remake in 2023, so yeah, if you want to play RE4 really badly, I mean, it still holds up relatively well. There are some aged elements, like the camera's not the best, but overall, there's a lot more good than bad out of that one. Batman Return to Arkham, that's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, $9.99. That is excellent. Those two games, in my opinion, are actually better than Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is great in its own right. Arkham Asylum was just fantastic, in my opinion. Arkham City, to me, was the best game in the series. I just thought it was great. Two excellent titles for $10. Can't go wrong there. Shadow of the Colossus, $13. That's really good. I believe it was PS Plus freebie not too long ago, so yeah, make sure you don't own it if you are picking it up. Devil May Cry HD Collection, DMC 1, 2, and 3 for $15. DMC 2 is not that great. DMC 1 and 3 were really good when they came out. However, if you go back and play them now, definitely have aged quite a bit, so just bear that in mind. Burnout Paradise Remastered is $7.99. That's really good. It is included in EA Play, so bear that in mind. Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, is $17.49. That includes GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and of course the aforementioned GTA San Andreas. In all honesty, from a value standpoint, this is probably what you should buy if you want the GTA games. I mean, you're paying, what, $7.50 more, but you're getting 2 additional games on top of that. Pretty good, all things considered. AC Rogue Remastered is $9.89. I actually started another playthrough of AC Rogue not too long ago. I didn't end up finishing it again, but I really liked AC Rogue. One of the more underrated Assassin's Creed titles that is out there. Shay is a great main character. And if you liked AC4, you'll probably dig AC Rogue as well. Not quite as good as AC4, but definitely a good title in its own right. FC3 Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, $9.89. I mean, it's Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is pretty decent, but this version doesn't upgrade it to a gargantuan extent. So that's a bit of a bummer, but for $9 and change, it's not the worst deal in the world. Streets of Rage 4, $17.49. Streets of Rage 4 is excellent. Medieval Digital Deluxe Edition, $19.99. Borderlands Legendary Collection is $19.99. That includes Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel with all of the DLC. That's a lot of content for your money, man. That'll keep you busy for quite a while. Borderlands inherently has quite a bit of replayability as well. So I would say that's a pretty solid deal there. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition is 60% off for $32. Infinite Warfare actually has a pretty solid single-player campaign. Multiplayer is what it is at this point. I mean, that game came out back in like 2016, and then you get COD 4 Remastered as well. So $32 is pricey though, so I'll let you guys judge if you do want to pick that up. Probably wouldn't pick it up at this stage of the game. Katamari Damacy Reroll is $21. Sega Genesis Classics $10.49. Dragon's Crown Pro for $7 is obviously a great deal. Would give that a strong recommendation. Bully is 40% off for $9. Rockstar, where's my Bully 2? I've probably been asking that for the last 10 years, but I don't think we're ever gonna get it. But we'll see how that ultimately turns out. Gravity Rush Remastered is $9.89. That's pretty good. That's Gravity Rush 1 that was released on the PlayStation Vita. On the PlayStation 4, works pretty well. Gravity Rush 2 is definitely a game I would check out as well if you can find that on sale. Metal Slug Anthology for $6. Twisted Metal Black, the PS2 game, is $5. Dead Cells is 50% off for $12.49. That might be the cheapest Dead Cells has ever been. That is a really good deal for that game. The Bad Seed is also on sale for $3.49. Yeah, Dead Cells is a great Metroidvania title. Would give that a shout. Destroy All Humans 2 is $5. Dead Rising 2 is $6. Valkyrie Chronicles 4 and Valkyrie Chronicles Remastered for $16. That's a great deal. Both of those games are great. VC4, a little bit more accessible because it does have an easy mode where VC1 does not. You're kind of left with the difficulty there is, and there are a couple sections that I know that people that I'm friends with got really, really irritated with VC1, but hey, there are walkthroughs online. It's not that difficult, and it makes it a more rewarding game. I'm not saying it's like the craziest difficult game ever, but yeah, there are just some sections in VC1 that come a little bit challenging, so bear that in mind. But it's a great game with a great story. Both those games are. Metro Redo is $6. That's Metro 2033 and Last Light. Can't go wrong with that. Okami HD for $9.99. That is excellent. Wipeout Omega Collection for $13. Good stuff if you want an arcade racer there. What else? We got Rogue Galaxy, $7.49. Really good RPG by Level 5, which who knows what's going to be happening with Level 5, but $7.50 for that I think is quite good. Mega Man 11 is $15, a little bit on the pricier side. If it's $10 or less than that, I would say it's a really good buy. 15's a little bit much, but in all honesty, I don't know if it's gotten to $10 yet, so yeah, take it for what you will. Wild Arms 3, that's a throwback, $7.49 for that. I remember playing that on the PlayStation 2, have not tried the HD version, so yeah. Mark of the Ninja Remastered, $9, would like it a little bit cheaper, but Mark of the Ninja is an excellent action stealth title. What else we got here? I saw Shining Resonance Refrain, which is like a mediocre JRPG. And yeah, I think I went through mostly everything. Red Faction is on sale for $3.74. Grim Fandango Remastered for $3.74. Some really solid deals here. If you're looking for remasters, collections, things of that nature, you can get some really solid deals. Like Ratchet & Clank for $10 is really good. Spyro Trilogy for $16. Batman Return to Arkham. AC Rogue. Gravity Rush. Dead Cells especially. That's a great deal. Valkyrie Chronicles. Some really good stuff here. So that's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.